together with Earle Sports Bets. Yeah, the twins, they be checking in, stacking up. Green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, it's R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I will be joined here by my brother Tim in just a few minutes. But today, once again, baseball. Dog days of summer with baseball. We continue on another winning day in baseball yesterday. Unfortunately, CFL kind of ruined that, but we'll get into the recap here of yesterday. And baseball went 6-4, CFL 0-2. We gave back the Blue Bomber money from 2 days ago with the Alouettes last night. Alouettes -6 first half, -9.5 full game. Too bad they only decided to show up to play one half of football. They ended up winning the game, but then they were down 12 or 14 or something like that heading into halftime. Just a frustrating season in the CFL. Need to get right in it, and I've been saying that for way too long. So hopefully today we can get a win in the CFL, and we can head into next week on a positive note because it's not been very good, the CFL so far this season. MLB went well. 6-4, 2.19 units. Baseball has done really well. It's helped a lot. That you'll see the record when we switch to the baseball page there. Yankees run line -1.5, +105 winner. Houston Astros +120 loser. Washington Nationals blowout winner. So 2 of the 3 first games were blowout winners. Tampa Bay Rays loser. Oakland team total over 3.5, full game over 8.5. Both those cash in the second inning. It's always nice cashing overs in the second inning, and that's exactly what we were able to do in that game. That game ended up finished, I believe, 19-8. So a crazy game there in Oakland yesterday. Just pitching optional. Especially on the Baltimore side. K. Povich gets lit up. Double winner on that game. Blue Jays first 5 was a winner as well. They get the job done. And then White Sox -1 loser. Brewers, they gave me hope. They tied it up in the 8th, just in the bottom of the 8th to give up 2 runs and lose that game 5-3. And then finished off with the Rockies +140. So overall 6-4, up 2.19 units. In the MLB, overall, those 6-6 down 0.01 units. So it was the definition of a meh day. I lost on Switzerland to advance, but I got Uruguay to advance. So slightly up on soccer yesterday, but other than that, yeah.
Hello. Yesterday was not good. We start off early in the day with the under and Houston. And Minnesota scores 9. That's never helpful. And then, so both of those losers. Tampa Bay run line loser. Washington took their run line. That was a winner. White Sox loser. The Braves were a winner. DC was not in soccer. So it ended up being a pretty rough day, not going to lie. Down 2.38 units. We went 2-5. On to today. Hopefully Sunday's better to us, Nick.
Yeah. Which Sundays have usually been tricky days. That's one thing I've always noticed. Is Sunday baseball is always tricky.
Normally it is. We'll head over to the chat. When I tune into Earle Sports Bets, I don't just have a good time. I make money at the same time. Let's get it. Morning, everyone. Good morning, Fernando. Much love from Mo Harris. Unfortunately, my Brewers are getting swept today. There you go. I didn't have a good day either in soccer, LOL, but I got a big bounce back taking the correct score in the Uruguay game. Right on, dude.
0-0. It was 0-0 in the Uruguay game. Uruguay wins 4-2 in penalties.
Wow. There you go. Let's jump into baseball, though, Nick.
Yeah. We have the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals in this first game. This one starts at 1:35. Looking at the line history, this line opened up with the Cardinals as -120 favorites. It's now down to a 108 So we do have a move towards the Nationals in this game, a pretty significant one too. 12-cent line movement towards Washington. Line opened up at a 9 at -120. It's still a 9 at -120. So no movement on the total, and move towards the Nationals here, which I 100% agree the line move towards the Nationals here in this spot. And that was something I was looking at a little bit last night. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game, where we do have 36% of the tickets and 44% of the cash is on the Nationals, the line moving towards them. So this looks like a pretty decent national spot. 92% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the over in this game with the line not moving. So and under could be an interesting look in this game as well. We have DJ Hurd taking on Kyle Gibson. Kyle Gibson, a 4.50 ERA, a 1.27 whip, 10.23 strikeouts per nine, which is 27%, 3.68 walks per nine, a 296 BABIP, a 3.89 FIP, and a 3.64 SIERA. DJ Hurd is a 3.91 ERA, 1.22 whip, 13.3 strikeouts per nine, which is 34%, 1.96 walks per nine, a 327 BABIP, a 381 FIP, and a 2.82 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards the Nationals. Hitting edge goes towards the Nationals, 102 WRC plus, which is 16th against righties, compared to the Cardinals, who do not hit lefties. We said this heading into yesterday's game as well. They got to a little bit of Mackenzie Gore, but they struggle against lefties, 78 WRC plus, which is 26th in baseball. I think the Cardinals are a bet against team against left-handed pitching. And I am definitely interested in starting my day with the Washington Nationals. Kind of like we didn't do that yesterday because they were a little bit of a later game. Started my day with Yankees and Astros. That's what it was. But I'm interested in starting my day with the Washington Nationals in this game, and I can get -105 on the ESPN bet.
I like it. And unfortunately, they are not offering run lines on the site. So we're just going to take the money line here. I can get +104. This is a Nationals team that is scrappy, and I'm expecting some negative regression from the Cardinals. So, no, I'm right on this one with you. I'll 100% start the day with the Washington Nationals. DJ Hearns has been pretty solid for the Natties, only allowing 14 earned runs in 27 innings, which for the spot that he's kind of gotten put into, fine. So I do like the spot for him. Go ahead, give me the Nationals money line. I got +104.
Wow. Where are you getting +104?
Pinnacle.
Okay.
That's the site play. Leaning Natties. Yes, Natties today. Let's keep on rolling through the games, Nick.
Yep. Nationals -105 on ESPN bet, and I just X'd out of my spreadsheet. That's good. All right.
Good job,
man. Let's get into the next one here. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves -160 favorites, total of 8.5 in this game. This line opened up with the Atlanta Braves as -160 favorites. It got all the way up to a 174. Now it's down to a 156. So we had a slight move towards Philly in this game. Line opened up at an 8.5 -110. It's now an 8.5 -101. Move towards the under here as well. Let's take a look at the cash flow, where we have 86% of tickets, 81% of cash on the over. Line moving slightly towards the under. Then we have 16% of the tickets and 46% of the cash is on the Phillies, with the line moving towards them. So looks like sharp money coming in on Philadelphia here. Michael Mercado and Ronaldo Lopez, the pitching matchup, though. And one thing I need to look at is I believe Mercado is more of a bullpen piece than a starter, if I remember right. See, he pitched 5 innings against the Chicago Cubs in his last start. This is his third straight road start, though, which I don't like he went 1 inning against the Tigers on June 24th. And then he went 5 innings against Chicago, giving up 1 earned run on 2 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 5 innings pitched. On the flip side, Ronaldo Lopez has been really strong this year. 2.05 ERA, 1.29 whip, 10.94 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%. 3.76 walks per nine, a 297 BABIP, a 3.96 FIP, and a 3.76 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards Philly. Hitting edge goes towards Philly. 120 WRC plus, which is 8th, compared to 114, which is 13th. And the Braves hit lefties better than they hit righties. This is not a game I'm particularly interested in getting involved with. I guess I would lean. I mean, at this price, Philly at plus 140 does seem appealing. I'm not hugely in love with that. Maybe an under in this game, a first 5 under. You get Ronaldo Lopez taking on a lineup without Harper, without Schwarber, without Real Muto. I think this offense for Philly is going to regress. I lean under, if anything, in this game.
I said in the beginning of the series that I wanted to take the Braves every single game of the series. I took them game 1, did not work. Took them game 2, that one worked. I'm going to take them game 3. I'm going to take their run line at plus 127, and we'll roll with it. And if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But I made the statement saying that I feel like this could be a series that Atlanta wins, if not sweep. Obviously, they're not sweeping. They lost the first game. But I do like Atlanta to win this series at home. And now it's, 9 games separating the two of them? A win for Atlanta today would get it down to 8. And Philly does not have a easy schedule for the rest of the year.
No.
So I look at this where, no, I'm not saying the Braves are coming back, although we've seen it before. That year sucked. But I'm taking the Braves here on the run line. Take down the Phillies a peg. And Ronaldo Lopez has been great. So Atlanta run line for me, Nick.
Fair. It's just not a game I really have interest in.
What's up, brother? What's up, Bash Brothers? Good to see you guys back on the Mets today. Today here. Crazy how a Yankee fan is betting the Mets more than ever. Well, the Mets are making people money right now. Total under. I could see the under in that game. Earle Bros, what's up, Justin? Both lineups tired. Good morning. Good morning. Stacks Pod is the Astros over 9. Get it? Who's pitching today for the Astros? Oh, that's actually a really kind of solid pitching matchup. But Fever money line never in doubt. Yeah, the Fever win against the Liberty yesterday. That was impressive, and the first triple double for Caitlin Clark in her career.
Did that game go over?
No, it did not. It went under. It would have went under the original total.
Should grab that under once they hit like
What's
175.
Ben Rice's favorite Ben Rice home run from yesterday? I didn't. I don't care. Will Smith's home run was pretty cool too. Good brother. Hope you're doing great. I have no complaints. There you go. Amen. That's a good thing. Bravos win division. No, not this year. Perky. Yeah, there you go. Hitting the light for you. Let's get it, Lane. What's good, Mo? What up? People saying hi to each other. There you go. Let's head over to that Mets game, Nick.
Yeah, as we have Sean Manaea taking on Luis Ortiz, the pitching matchup here. Line opened up at a 133. It's down to a 127, so we do have a line move here towards the Pirates in this game. And a line opening up at 9, it's down to a minus 115. It's now a 106. So move towards the under here as well. 93% of tickets, 90% of cash is on the over in this game with the line moving towards the under, which does pique my interest in an under here in this game. And we have 72% of tickets and 51% of cash on the Mets and the line moving towards the Pirates, which does pique my interest in Pittsburgh a little bit here. We have, where is it? Luis Ortiz taking on Sean Manaea. Manaea, 3.76 ERA, 1.22 whip, 8.2 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%, 4.1 walks per 9, a 250 BABIP, a 4.41 FIP, and a 4.48 CR. All things considered, he's been okay. And on the flip side, Luis Ortiz, I believe this is depending on, he's gone 2 innings this year a few times. He's gone 5, 4, and 6 innings. What do we expect from him? Because he went 2 innings in his last start, only throwing 30 pitches, 1 earned run on 3 hits. So I don't know whether or not they have him as a bullpen piece, whether or not they have him as a as a starter in this one. So it's kind of confusing what to expect from Luis Ortiz. The bullpen edge does go towards the Pirates. However, the Mets bullpen is better with Diaz in it because they're not pitching an arm short. And The hitting edge does go towards the Mets, 128 WRC plus, which is 5th compared to 65, which is 29th. Which piques my interest in an under in this game because the market's suggesting me that Luis Ortiz pitches well, and that's Sean Manaea can go out here and pitch well against a Pirates lineup that does not hit lefties. I'm interested in a first 5 under in this game, if anything. If I'm looking at this game, and I'm seeing 4.5. I see a 5 on BetMGM, a 5 on Bet365, a 5 on Caesars. So tempted on that first 5 under 5 in this game, but don't think I'm going to get to it.
I want to go back to the Mets. They get Diaz back, and the bullpen looks a whole lot different. And I like Sean Manaea. He's been the piece that the Mets have kind of needed this year. Somebody to get him innings and win them games. And the Mets have won 3 out of their last 4 games that he's pitched. And I just see this one as a good spot for the Mets to try to keep rolling, get back up to 500 against a Pirates team that I'm not. I mean, obviously we're not super high on. And this will be. There is one more game tomorrow between the Mets and the Pirates. That's a daytime game, 12:35. But I still think the Mets have a shot to win this series in general. I'll take the Mets here. Can I get a good enough price on this one? What do I have to run line it? 121. I can get 120. I can get a 120 for the Mets. So I'll take the Mets on the money line today.
Yeah, it's tricky. I would lean Mets first 5 if I'm betting the Mets because I actually like this Pirates bullpen a little bit. And the fact that the lines move towards the Mets in the first 5 makes that a little bit appealing. I can only and I get it. The bullpen is better with Diaz in it, but he pitched yesterday. But yeah, I lean Mets first 5 if I'm getting to it.
There you go. Yo. 446 gives out home run prop with Acuna. That's hey. Nice cash, dude. Go work on that one. I like in the over 9. 446 is celebrating Manaea Day, so he must be on the Mets today. Pirates money line. No, thank you. No, don't. Hey, Fernando, please don't inflate his ego.
And by the way, go back to that one there. And it's YOU''RE.
Nick, shut up. I keep betting the Mets over 4.5. Don't even cap their games. Hey, the Mets have been hitting.
I think we should be doing that with Mets against lefties. Just when Mets are against lefties, just bet the team total over and move on. I missed that yesterday. That's on me. I've been betting their overs. I've been betting the Mets team total overs. But yeah.
There you go. No way. Yeah, the A's actually scored that much on the Orioles yesterday. I know. I lost money.
Team total is easy there.
Yep. Congratulations. Nate Diaz. Here you go. It's baseball. Anything can happen. That's why I hate betting unders in baseball. I don't mind betting unders. Mets run line. Why not take a shot at Mets on the run line? I chased Angels. There you go. I cashed Angels. There you go.
Yeah, I left them off my card. I was pissed about that.
Nimmo over 1.5 hits at plus 195. Pirates over 3.5 runs. Okay. I hope all is well, my guy. What's up, oldie? Let's keep on going to this one, Nick, and I like this game.
Yeah, that's a weird game. Cleveland Guardians and San Francisco Giants. Guardians minus 135 favorites, total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history here between Cookie Carrasco and Hayden Birdsong. Line opened up with the Guardians as minus 130 favorites. It's now 138, so we do have a move towards Cleveland. Line opened up in an 8.5 at minus 125. It's now 9 at plus money. So it went from a juiced 8.5 to a 9. With 88% of tickets, 55% of the cash is on the over. 78% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is on the Guardians. In this game here, the lines moved towards the Guardians. They've shown some respect towards this Guardians money. Cookie Carrasco and Hayden Birdsong. Birdsong making his 3rd appearance, I want to say. 3rd appearance. They won his first 2 starts. 3 earned runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 4 2/3 against the Cubs. 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 5 innings pitched against the Braves. And they've won both his games so far. On the flip side, Carlos Carrasco, a 4.39 ERA, a 1.09 WHIP, 7.43 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.1 walks per 9. What is this being? A 1.69 walks per 9, 264 BABIP, a 4.73 FIP, and a 3.79 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards the Guardians. Hitting edge goes towards the Guardians. 120 WRC plus, which is 9th, compared to 99, which is 18th. And when you look at the lineups that Birdsong has faced and has pitched okay against, it was the Cubs, who are below average against righties, and the Braves, who are non-existent against righties. Now he gets a Guardians team that hits righties better. They're a really strong home team, and the lines move. The public is on the Guardians, but the line is moving with them as well, which makes me a little bit more okay with it here. I'm seeing minus 135 on BetMGM. I'm kind of interested in the Guardians in this spot. I think I'm going to move on them here at minus 135 over on BetMGM.
I'm already on the other side. I took the Giants. I did a free pick video for it last night. I like Birdsong. He's one of the top 100 prospects in baseball. He was one of the top pitching prospects for the Giants so far. I'm also not a big cookie guy this year, although he's been he's 5.21 ERA. I don't know, better than last year. But I'm not a big cookie person. I think Hayden Birdsong is going to be pretty solid. And this is a Giants team that's been playing better as of late. They're 4-2 their last 6 games. I think they finish off a series win versus the Guardians here. I actually got their money line at plus 115 last night, so I'm on the opposite side, Nick. I am on the Giants.
Wow. I would have lost that bet. All right.
Why would you have lost that bet?
I thought you would have been on the Guardians.
Why?
Because you're usually advocating for, we've seen this a bunch of times. The Guardians get short lines, and so they continue to win those games. I moved on the Guardians on BetMGM minus 135.
Nick, this is an English class. I know your is used. I'm just too lazy.
I know. I'm just messing around.
446 cash Giants team total over. Last night, Earle said he loved it but didn't bet it. That is correct. Nick did say that. Mm-hmm. Fernando, I tailed you and got cooked. Oof. Mo Harris, but I also got the money back plus 500. Knew that. There you go. I bet Nick Earle couldn't speak Spanish. Fernando, so you're fine. Oh, well, no problem. We'll get it back today. Let's get it back today. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Detroit Tigers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Tigers are minus 135 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Taking a look at the cash flow or at the line history here in this one, where it opened up at minus 136, it's now 134. So a 2-cent line movement towards the Reds in this game here. Line opened up at an 8.5 at plus money, and now it's an 8. So it's basically gone from a juice to the under 8.5 down to an 8. So do with that as you please. We have 93% of tickets, 96% of the cash is on the over in this game, with the line moving towards the under. And we have 68% of the tickets and 54% of cash on the Tigers. The line moving towards the Reds with 32% of tickets, 64% of cash. Graham Ashcraft and Tariq Skubal, 3.60 ERA, 1.07 WHIP, 9.9 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, 2.1 walks per 9, 273 BABIP, a 3.89 FIP, and a 3.31 SIERA. On the flip side, Graham Ashcraft, a 7.84 ERA, 1.55 WHIP, 5.23 strikeouts per 9, which is 13%, 2.61 walks per 9, a 297 BABIP, a 5.38 FIP, and a 4.82 SIERA. Bullpen edge going towards the Reds. Hitting edge goes towards the Reds. 86 WRC plus, which is 23rd, compared to 80, which is 28th. And I actually do have a little bit of interest in Cincinnati in this game. And for me, it is, I don't trust, I get it. Graham Ashcraft has been really bad. I don't trust the Tigers to hit in order to cover anything on the road here. Laying $1.35 with this Tigers team just does not seem appealing whatsoever. I know, I get it. It's Tariq Skubal. I understand. He is one of the best left-handed pitchers in baseball. But this is Reds or nothing for me. And I'm actually very interested in them here. I think the line move towards the Reds with the money coming in on the Tigers is kind of telling. And for me, I can and I actually I want to take a look at the first 5 here real quick. Because I have a feeling that this could be an interesting spot where, this line's moved towards the Tigers' first 5. If anybody's looking for a big score in this game, why not a double result? Tigers first 5, Reds full game. I could see this as Tariq Skubal comes out, pitches well in the first 5 innings. Tigers win the first 5, maybe 1-0, 2-1. And then the Reds score a few runs late against the bullpen and win the game. I'm going to move on the Cincinnati Reds here, full game. I'm going to shop around for the best number.
I'm on the Reds with you. This is a Tigers team that's been a fade team for a while. Although they've won first 2 games of the series in 3 out of 4, but I'm still not convinced with this Tigers team. Now, I'm not convinced with the Reds team either, but I can get some plus money to fade a team that's not been playing all that well. Has not been good this year in general. I got plus 124 on the Reds. Now, is it scary to back Graham Ashcraft? It is, because he has not been particularly good this year. Is it fade to fade Tariq Skubal because he's been good? Yeah, it kind of is. But at the same time, it's more of a, do the Tigers actually hit against Ashcraft today? And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, they do not. So I took the Reds. I got a little bit of plus money with them at home. That's all right with that.
Yeah, and sometimes the markets will tell you what could happen in the game, and that's one of the things that this season I've been when it comes to betting baseball, the market's been one of my biggest caps this year. Which looking at games like that is telling sometimes when you go in thinking, oh, I gotta bet this, I gotta bet that. Oh, I got to bet the Tigers at only minus 135 to Tariq Skubal on the mound. And then you look into it, the market will tell you that, no, maybe that's not a good idea. And, I mean, I forgot. We're 5 games in, and I haven't switched the background. I'm up 39 units for a reason. I follow the market. And the market's been pretty good this year. So I'm on the Reds, yeah. I got plus 120 on Fanatics, and they gave me a boost. Because I think the soccer stuff going on right now. So I got plus 144 with the Reds.
There you go. Reds. Yes, Reds. That's the plan. Reds avoid sweep. Tigers are 2-12 in the 3rd game of road series. That's a fun stat. All right, Nick, I'll go ahead and put it up.
Yeah. And even if we weren't doing the fade, I was when I first typed up this game this morning and I looked at it a little bit last night, I thought to myself, who in their right mind's laying $1.45 with the Marlins? Especially at home when they don't win home games. Granted, this line's open up at a 125. It's up to a 143. So a massive move towards the Marlins. Line open up at an 8, minus 115. It's now an 8 at plus 105. So we'll move towards the under here as well. 75% of the tickets and 59% of the cash is on the Marlins in this game. So the public on the Marlins, line moving towards the Marlins. 83% of the tickets, 67% of the cash is on the over in this game with the line moving towards the under. I don't understand why it's so expensive for the Marlins in this game. And I'm seeing minus 150 over on Fanatics and minus 150 over on Bet365. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to move on it on Fanatics here. Plus 125 with the Chicago White Sox. Pitching matchup, real quick. We have Edward Cabrera and Jonathan Canning. Jonathan Canning, a 3.2 ERA, 1.07 WHIP. He's been good. 6.75 strikeouts per 9, which is 18%. 1.07 walks per 9. A 250 BABIP. A 4.58 FIP and a 3.90 Sierra. Trying to get up the numbers here for one guy. I think this is his first start of the year. Edward Cabrera.
I think so. I don't think we. Yeah, I still have TBD for on covers, but I don't really care.
Yeah, my bad. This is his first appearance since May 7th, where he got lit up and smoked. He has not looked good at all this year when he was pitching, where he gave up 4 earned runs to the Dodgers, whatever. 4 earned runs at home against Colorado, who doesn't hit well on the road. 5 earned runs against the Nationals, 3 earned runs in Wrigley. So he's not looked particularly good when he was on the mound this year. The bullpen edge goes towards the White Sox. The hitting edge goes towards the White Sox. 83 WRC plus, which is 26, compared to 64, which is dead last in baseball. So, yeah, I'm on the White Sox at plus 125. I think this line's ridiculous. $1.45 on the Marlins. And you probably could have said the same thing yesterday about the White Sox. I also didn't have that game capped for Garrett Crochet to go 4 innings, and that was it. That surprised me when I took the box score and I saw it was the 6th inning and Soroka's on his 3rd inning. I'm like, what is going on here? Or 7th inning, and Soroka was
definitely
annoying.
Ideal.
But Chicago White Sox for me at plus 125.
Yep. I don't think we need to go crazy with this one. I believe this is the 19th game in a row that we are fading the Marlins. There's no reason for us to stop doing it. So we're just going to keep rolling with it. White Sox money line plus 133 or something like that. Let's just keep rolling with the Marlin fade.
Yep.
I don't even cap the games at this point.
I still do, but yeah.
No, I mean we just do it every day. Reds, Tigers under 4.5 first 5. Hot, lazy Sunday afternoon. I could definitely see that.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, moving on. Reds plus 120. Rockies sweep today. They could. Rockies could definitely sweep. Also, 446 also gave out Fish team total over 2.5 on the show. Stubbornness. It's been profitable all year. I'm gonna
funny.
keep
This
betting
statement's
something
this statement's very quiet when it wins. The only time you ever hear it is when it periodically loses.
Yep. Over 8. I could definitely see an over. I could definitely see Cabrera getting lit up. Now, this team let me down yesterday.
Yeah. Pitching against this Minnesota Twins team does not look fun right now. This line opened up at a 120 for Minnesota. It's now 128. Line opened up at a 9 at plus 105. It got up to a 9.5. It's back down to a 9, but it's moved towards the over by 8 cents. Take a look. 92% tickets, 76% of cash is on the over. The line moving towards it. And 76% of tickets, 87% of cash is on the Twins, and the line moving towards them. Simone, Woods, Richardson taking on Spencer Arrighetti. Arrighetti 6.85 strikeouts per ERA, 1.61 WHIP, 10.07 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%. 5.24 walks per 9, 310 BABIP, a 5.84 FIP, and a 4.52 SIERA. On the flip side, Simone, Woods, Richardson, 4.28 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, 7.9 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%. 3.29 walks per 9, a 237 BABIP, a 4.51 FIP, and a 4.35 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards the Astros. Hitting edge goes towards the Minnesota Twins, who are the second best team in baseball against righties the last 30 days at 136 WRC plus. On the flip side, the Astros 123, which is 7th. And as much as I would like to go and say, let's bet the Astros again, I'm pumping the brakes on that for this game. I do not really want to go up against this Minnesota Twins offense right now, who scored 9 yesterday and 12 the day before. And I mean, the line moving towards the over makes sense with the way that this Minnesota Twins team has been hitting as of late. I can only look towards the over, but that's once again not a market I'm particularly interested in getting involved with. 92% of the public, but it's leaning towards the over for me in this game, and that's about it.
These two teams have been hitting. I will say that. So we at least seen that. But these are two pitchers that I kind of trust for the two sides. So this is kind of a weird spot to want to go after. And I would look towards the Houston Astros again, getting a little bit of plus money. I know they let me down yesterday, but I feel like I could put that behind me just because I am getting some plus money. If they were favorited, probably not. But this Twins team just looks really good right now. Just kind of a tricky spot and not a spot that I'm going to get involved in. Good luck to. I know you got your futures on the Astros, so you'll look for them. I have no real interest in this game at all, so this one's going to be a stay away from me, Nick.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, I don't want to fade the Astros at this price, but I also don't want to fade the Twins at the moment.
BC Lions in the over, Nick?
I got 5.5 with Hamilton, and I don't know how to approach the total there.
Right on. Mr. Numbers loves to tease the Earle boys. You do. That is correct. Twins team total over 4.5. Right on it. This was a weird matchup yesterday, Nick.
Yeah, and I feel like and this is frustrating sometimes. Even when you have really good days, there's some games that you read really well and just didn't bet. And this was one of them. I liked the Angels yesterday. And I almost bet the Angels, and I don't know why I never pulled the trigger on them. Because I said the Cubs shouldn't be laying this type of number, especially with Kyle Hendricks on the mound. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot, if it'll click, please. There we go. Line opened up, but the Cubs says -142. It's now 135. So we have a move towards the Angels once again. Line opening up in a 9 at -115. It's now a 9 at -110. So move towards the under here as well. We have 23% of tickets, 25% of the cash on the Angels, with the line moving towards them. So market liking the Angels. Kind of so do I in this spot. I feel like I've read this series pretty well because I was on the Cubs run line the first game. I leaned the Angels the second game. I wish I pulled the trigger on it. And then 67% of tickets, 55% of cash is on the over, with the line moving towards the under in this game here. We have Jose Soriano taking on Hayden Wisniewski. Soriano, 4.5 ERA, 0.92 whip, 8.75 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 2.25 walks per nine, a 179 BABIP, a 5.91 FIP, and a 3.28 SIERA. On the flip side, Wisniewski, 7.36 ERA, 1.50 whip, 11.05 strikeouts per nine, which is 28%, 6.75 walks per nine, which could hurt with that type of walk numbers. 167 BABIP, an 8.27 FIP, and a 4.66 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards the Angels. Hitting edge goes towards the Angels. 108 WRC+, which is 12th, compared to 99, which is 19th. I'm interested in the Angels in this spot, and I think I'm going to move on them here. I like looking for Sunday dogs a little bit here. I got the Reds, got the White Sox, and I think I'm going to add the Angels to that as well. Angels money line for me here in this spot. I'm going to play the full game because I still don't trust this Cubs bullpen.
Yeah, I don't trust either of these teams. This is an Angels team that has been good at home. The road, they have not been good on the road. And on the flip side, I'm not trusting the Cubbies laying a number right now. Both these two teams have kind of been just, bad this year. I did not expect the Cubbies to be 8 games under 500 at this point of the year.
Me neither.
I'm not going after this game. I feel like there's a couple of spots better on today's card. I'm kind of keeping it sort of a small card. But this is not a game I felt like I needed to get involved in.
Fair. Angels, money line, +120 Fanatics. I've noticed all my plays are full game money lines so far.
Spaghetti gives up a lot of runs outside of his division in the AL. Twins team total over 4.5. There you go. Just got Hamilton at 4.5. The 9, I'm guessing, is that Cubs game. Let's go to this one, Nick.
Yeah, this series has killed me because the Rays, for whatever reason, cannot beat the Rangers. I don't know why, but it's gone back to the playoffs from last year. Line opened up at a 130. It's down to a 126. So we've had a 4-cent line movement towards the Rays. We have this line opening up at an 8 at plus money to the over at 105. It's now 7.5 -112. So we have a move towards the under, and we have a move towards the Rays in this game here. Once again, like we've seen the first 2 games of this series, the sharp money's on Tampa Bay. 19% of the tickets, 43% of the cash, and the line moving towards them. 87% of tickets, 86% of cash on the over, and the line moving towards the under as well. Zach Littell is somebody I would like to trust more, but It's tough to trust. 5.09 ERA, 1.43 WHIP, 7.83 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%. 1.96 walks per nine, a 3.29 BABIP, a 4.9 FIP, and a 4.50 SIERA. On the flip side, Nathan Eovaldi, 3.90 ERA, 1 WHIP, 8.1 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 2.1 walks per nine, a 2.25 BABIP, a 4.32 FIP, and a 3.73 SIERA. Bullpen edge does go towards the Rays. Hitting edge goes towards the Rays, 103 WRC plus, which is 15th, compared to 74, which is 29th. The Rangers offensively do not scare me. And even in the 2 wins in this series, the Rangers have not done anything on offense. They have 4 and 3 runs. It's not like it's because the Rays just can't score runs against this team. The Rangers have won 3 in a row and 9 of the last 10 against the Texas Rangers or against the Tampa Bay Rays. For whatever reason, they just can't beat the Rangers, these Tampa Bay Rays, which is ultimately going to keep me off this game. I would like to back the Rays here. I just can't.
No, you're not getting me to back the Rays again. We tried it the last 2 days. Did not work out. Not going back after them again today. This is not a play on the Rangers because I'm not backing the Rangers at a negative price tag like this. But I'm not really interested in going after the Rays again. Although you can get a little bit of plus money, which a little bit of plus money never hurts. But no, I'm not going back after this one again. Rays, you're not tricking me. I'm passing.
But I'm not going up against the market like this. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still Rays or nothing in this game. I'm just not going up against, I'm not trying to back the Rays again, which probably means they win this game. But I have no interest in betting the Rangers, and the market suggests that the Rays are probably side as well. But they have at the last 2 games as well.
I don't bet Polish pitchers. Angels win.
Wisniewski?
Okay. Wisniewski? I didn't realize it had to do with race. WNBA, Sun spread, Aces first half spread, Storm, and Mercury. I think if I went after anything, it's the early game, it's the over. I'm actually not going to bet any WNBA today. I don't like any of the games. Rays steal signs. No, they do not. If they stole signs, their offense would be way better.
Also,
Angels
they're on the road there, bud.
Yeah, and they're on the road. Angels money line. Why only 2 likes? We have 100 people here. No. But we appreciate that 446. Let's jump to this one, Nick, which has not worked out. The series has not worked out well for my my Royals features.
I mean, I wouldn't be worried about the Royals. Now, Royals division futures, I'm probably not counting on those if you did bet those. The win total is still looking magnificent. Like that win total, I think it was a 72.5 heading into the year. So the Royals are going to soar over that. I don't have a worry for the Royals there. This line opened up at a 150. It's now 152. I don't know. So the line really hasn't moved. And we have had a pitching change for the Colorado Rockies. It was supposed to be Ryan Feltner, and it's now Gordon. So I can't really tell where the pitching change was made because the line's just not really moved. Line opened up at a 10.5 at -110. It's down to a 10. So we do have a move towards the under here as well. And it is Ryan Feltner. Ryan Feltner is a righty, correct? Yeah. Ryan Feltner is a righty, and so is Gordon. Taking a look at the cash flow, 75% of tickets, 92% of cash on the Royals. The line moving slightly their way. 31% of the tickets and 52% of the cash is on the over in this game, with the line moving towards the under. Sharp money on the over, line moving towards the under. That's kind of a weird market dynamic there. It's Tanner Gordon for the Colorado Rockies, who is making his major league debut today. So I would like if you're able to do a prospect dive for me there, Tim. I'd appreciate that. Yes. On the flip side, Brady Singer, 3.86 ERA, 1.29 WHIP, 6.89 strikeouts per nine, which is 18%, 2.76 walks per nine, a 2.76 BABIP, a 4.72 FIP, and a 4.26 SIERA. Bullpen edge goes towards Colorado. Hitting edge goes towards Kansas City. 90 WRC plus, which is 22nd, compared to 84, which is 24th. Tim, tell us a little bit more about 26-year-old Tanner Gordon.
He was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the 6th round of the 2019 draft out of the University of Indiana. So not a high prospect. It looks like he got traded around a bunch. And he's finally making his first start. He only played one college season, which is rare nowadays because normally you have to play 3. So he went through college before the 3-year rule, I'm guessing. This is his first time being up in the majors. This is somebody that I'd want to see what he could do before I go after him. So I'm going to stay away from this game, although it is a lean towards the Royals for me, just because I would not trust Tanner Gordon. But he's not a big up-and-coming prospect that is getting hyped up. He's somebody under the radar. So this could easily go one of two ways, Nick. He's going to come out, 5 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 earned run, have a massive game, or he's out after 1 1/3 innings, allowing 7 earned runs. And so it's one of the two, and I don't feel like having to try to guess in this one. So lean towards the Royals run line, but not enough for me to get to it.
Yeah, it looks like he's somebody who is, I don't know if you could say earned his way, because he got traded from the Braves from the Braves system in 2023, where he went 1-4 in Gwinnett with an 8.28 ERA in the International League. And what's really weird is he went from the International League to the Pacific Coast League, and his numbers improved. And we know the PCL is not a fun league to pitch in. That's why you'll see a lot of top prospects that would go through the PCL skip the PCL because they don't want them pitching in those leagues. This year, he with AAA Albuquerque went 2-3 with a 5.35 ERA. But once again, I think you can throw away Pacific Coast League games stats, kind of, because it's basically pitching in cores, pitching in the Pacific Coast League. And he looks like somebody who has earned this opportunity, or has gone through, has played for a bunch of different organizations, and has kind of earned this opportunity. Not from performance, but you know what I mean. It's been a while for this guy, and that kind of makes me want to back the Rockies in this game. It's Rockies or nothing for me, and under or nothing, I guess, but it's a pass. I would like to back the Rockies, though. It's a pass, though.
There you go. Nick, are you able to go to the chat? I'm quickly updating my Orioles post because I forgot to do that yesterday.
All good. Jay Stone saying, give me pierogies, Cubs win. I don't see it. Sorry. Haha. It says 446. I was only joking. No offense. Love pierogies. Earls was right. Royals stuck on the road. Reagan lost. Lugo lost. Just give me the Rockies. I was pissed I didn't bet against Reagan in that first game. But one thing we did see in those last 2 games, though, that we're not seeing in this one is game 1, the Royals faced Kyle Freeland. Game 2, they faced Austin Gomber. What's similar between them that is not Tanner Gordon? Tanner Gordon throws from the right side.
Yeah.
The Royals are not hitting lefties right now. They're better against righties. So that's one thing I will pump the brakes on there. But yeah, it's absolutely Rockies or nothing. Absolutely Rockies or nothing for me there. Let's get into this next one here. We have the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland Athletics. The Orioles minus 170 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. This line opened up at a 185. It's down to a 169 in this game. So a move towards the Oakland A's after that absolute blowout win yesterday. Line opened up at an 8.5 and even money. It's down to an 8, minus 113. So we've had a move towards the under, and we have a move towards the Oakland A's with 80% of tickets, 72% of the cash on Baltimore in this game. We have 6% of the tickets and 35% of the cash on the under, with the line moving towards the under. The under does have some appeal to me here a little bit in this game. What did we just see last? 19-8. 19-8. And one thing I've kind of noted is that the Oakland A's are hitting lefties way better than they're hitting righties, which is why I like the Oakland A's team total over yesterday. Grayson Rodriguez against Mitch Spence. Grayson Rodriguez, 3.77 ERA, 1.06 whip, 9.29 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%, 3.23 walks per nine, a 266 BABIP, a 3.64 FIP, and a 3.37 SIERA. On the flip side, Mitch Spence, 4.6 ERA, 1.30 whip, 7.36 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 1.23 walks per nine, a 337 BABIP, a 3.81 FIP, and a 3.83 SIERA. Bullpen edge going towards the Oakland A's. Hitting edge, though, goes towards the Baltimore Orioles, 142 WRC plus, which is number one in baseball, compared to 82, which is 27th. The markets are suggesting, once again, the Oakland A's are alive in this game, but do I want to step in front of the Orioles after getting their ass whooped yesterday? Not particularly. Not at all. So no play for me here in this game. I lean under. I think the under would be the best look in this game personally, but no play.
Orioles smash. Even if I wasn't doing the Orioles trend every single day, Orioles smash. That was freaking embarrassing yesterday. I'm sorry. At one point, you were down, 16-1?
17-1.
17. That is embarrassing. I think this game could get flipped the opposite way today. Honestly, I could see the Orioles scoring 10-plus runs and being just coming out just pissed off and just blowing them to pieces today. That's where I'm going to go. Well, obviously, I'm going to be on the Orioles. I'm on the Orioles every single day. I'm still up 33 units betting the Orioles this year, every single game. So I'm going to continue to do it. At the end of the year, profit's profit. As long as I'm in the green, I'm happy. Doesn't matter how much I'm in the green. So let's keep rolling with my Orioles every single day.
There you go. The Orioles are now minus 110 to win the American League East.
There you go. There's all the Orioles stats, by the way. Yesterday's game was wild. Yesterday's game sucked. This is a ridiculous smash spot for the Orioles coming off an embarrassing loss to Oakland. Is 0-15 as a dog in third game of series since May.
Wow.
That's an interesting stat. Let's cash wins. Let's do it. Raise up. I am not touching your raise today. O's were embarrassed yesterday. Who would ever do O's money line and run line? It's A's -1. No, I don't think so. Woo! Rodriguez has won 5 out of his last 6 starts, all by the run line, 2 runs or less. Is it Grayson? It is Grayson today. Right on. I'm big on Grayson Rodriguez, so I'll keep betting him. 4 games left.
Yeah. We have these Padres -155 favorites, total of 8 in this game. Diamondbacks even up the series last night. We have Dylan Cease and Ryan Nelson in this one here. Line opened up at 155. It's now 162, so we've moved toward the Padres in this game. Line opened up at an 8 at -110. It got up to an 8.5. It's now down to an 8, -120. Still a slight move towards the over in this game. Where we have 86% of the tickets, 97% of the cash is on the Padres. Line at least moving in that direction. 93% of the tickets, 71% of the cash on the over. Line moving in that direction, but there's been buyback there. Ryan Nelson and Dylan Cease. Ryan Nelson, 5.40 ERA, 1.48 whip, 6.12 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%, 2.16 walks per nine, a 326 BABIP, but 4.32 FIP, and a 4.58 SIERA. On the flip side, Dylan Cease, 6.48 ERA, 1.60 whip, 3.32 walks per nine, a 32%, 13.32 strikeouts per nine, which is 32%. That's a lot of walks if that was the case. 3.6 walks per nine, a 410 BABIP, a 4.12 FIP, and a 3.08 SIERA. I expect some positive regression from Dylan Cease. Bullpen edge goes towards the Padres. Hitting edge goes towards the Padres. 133 WRC plus, which is third, compared to 129, which is fourth. I expect this Padres team to put up some runs in this game. The lines move towards the over in the Padres. The public is on them, but at least the line's moving towards them in this game. It's Padres and over or nothing for me. And I'm kind of interested to see what the Padres team total is. It's 4.5 at Pick'em. against Ryan Nelson is kind of appealing there. So lean towards the Padres in the over for me.
Yeah, you know I don't really bet Padres games, so no, I'm not really too interested in going after it. And this is a Diamondbacks team that just I can't get right now. Not that I can't get right. It's just they haven't been playing as well as I would hoped they were. Obviously, I have futures on them. So these are just two teams that I've been just kind of staying away from, and I think I'm gonna stay away from this one as well. I think I'm going to get to one more play on today's card, and it'll be in the Sunday Night Baseball game, Nick.
Yeah, which we'll get into in a few games.
Yes, we will. LJ with the stats. Yes, LJ's got like the best stats. Like if you want some obscure, crazy statistic, LJ's your guy to go to, for sure. My guys, ESB on 3 different parlays this morning. 2 of them 5-teamers. Get it. 1 4-teamer. Padres run line. Go after some big plus money. Why not? Over 8. Yep. This has been an over series. That it has been, for sure. Got to go over 8. I did take the Pods money line.
A little expensive, but that's fair.
There you go for that. Gunner base is over, and the Orioles money line gets you plus 165. There you go. Padres are 13-4 to the over the last 17. So there you go. Padres big over team. Let's ride with that. All right, Nick. I know where you're going in this one. Although kind of tricky because who's pitching for Milwaukee today?
I'm aware, and it makes me like him a little even more, honestly. And that sounds crazy, but hear me out on this one. LA Dodgers and Milwaukee Brewers. It is Dallas Keuchel. Yes, it is Dallas Keuchel. But on the flip side, it's Wroblewski for the Dodgers. Who the fuck is this guy? I mean, who is Wroblewski for the Dodgers here? Who is expected to start? He's not even listed on the roster on covers.
He's not even listed on the roster.
It's a prospect. Let's take a look at what he's done in the minor leagues this year. But let's take a look at the line history. Let's get into everything first, and then we will get into Wroblewski. This line opened up with the Dodgers as minus 170 favorites. It's now 157. Line opened up at a 9.5 minus 112. And to move towards the under to the minus 9.5 even money now. And it actually did drop down to a 9 at one point. So expecting Dallas Keuchel to pitch well, the market is. 82% of the tickets, 90% of the cash on the over. 86% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the Dodgers in this game here. Dallas Keuchel, and he's been Dallas Keuchel. 6.75 ERA, 1.61 WHIP, 8.68 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.89 walks per 9, a 3.33 BABIP, a 6.37 FIP, and a 4.12 SIERA. On the flip side, we have Justin Wroblewski, who was in 2021 a 342nd overall pick in the 11th round out of Oklahoma State. This year, he is 5-3 with a 3.23 ERA. He has pitched in AA and AAA for Oklahoma City in the Pacific Coast League. We mentioned the Pacific Coast League with the pitcher for the Rockies earlier. He has a 4.35 ERA. They've kind of moved him decently quick because just last year he pitched in high A 25 appearances. They started him in double A for 13 starts. He had 2 starts in triple A, and now they have him making a start here. I think they're rushing this guy too much. And I think the Brewers are going to light him up today in this spot. And I know everybody's going to look. Dallas Keuchel Day. Dallas Keuchel Day. Cool. What's the Milwaukee Brewers record on Dallas Keuchel Day this year? 2-0. They've won both of his starts. Granted, the bullpen came in late, and the Brewers have a good enough bullpen for this. But, yeah, Dallas Keuchel Day has been very profitable for Dallas Keuchel backers, not faders. People taking full games against him are getting eaten alive the first two games. And maybe the Dodgers are a team that can punish him. But this line's continuing to drop. And I'm getting plus 135 here. Plus 140 from BetMGM. Milwaukee Brewers for me.
Have any thoughts on the total real quick?
Under.
I kind of was looking at the over. I kind of expect Dallas Keuchel to get hit a little bit at least. And you just mentioned how this Winniski guy, or whatever, however you pronounce his name, which I have nothing on. You think he's going to get lit up as well? So I would actually look towards an over in this game. Is it something I'm getting to? No. I think I'm going to be content with my plays that I have right now, plus one more that will be in the last game that we talk about. But it's a lean towards the over for me, Nick.
Yeah. I got on BetMGM plus 140. And I was able to boost them on BetMGM to plus 186.
There you go.
Plus it's Sunday. Wacky shit happens on Sunday. So Dallas Keuchel is going to win.
That wacky shit does happen on Sundays. Brewers, why not? Wrong. Dodgers for the sweep. The over. Oh, shit. Maybe the Dodgers do lose this game. They have the Phillies next. It's a big game. Big series coming up for them, yeah. This is my most profitable trend so far. Brewers are 17-6 to first five, minus a half coming off of a loss. Brewers first five.
Wow.
I would have more confidence with the Earles pitching than Keuchel. Dodgers team total over minus 135. How is this not a 5.5? You could probably find 5.5s.
Yeah. I mean, the only way to back the Dodgers is the team total over. Just they're too expensive with an unknown on the mound, personally.
Dodgers, .937 OPS last 10 games versus lefties, so maybe take the over.
The market's pointing towards an under, but I get it. I know you don't care about line movement, JPZ, but yeah, market's pointing towards under.
There you go. As much as I love George Kirby, this one's a pass, Nick.
Yeah, and this line's opened up at a 150. It's down to a 139. So we've had an 11-cent line movement here towards the Toronto Blue Jays. This line opened up at a 7. It's up to a 7.5. So between the Mariners and the Blue Jays, we have a move towards the over. 82% of the tickets and 82% of the cash on the over kind of makes sense with the line moving in that direction. And then we have 84% of the tickets and 78% of the cash is on the Mariners. We have George Kirby taking on Jose Barrios. Barrios has not been particularly good. 5.97 ERA, 1.15 whip, 5.34 strikeouts per nine, which is 14%, 2.2 walks per nine, a 217 BABIP, a 6.86 FIP, and a 5.02 SIERA. Can he pitch better against a Mariners team that doesn't hit anybody? Maybe. George Kirby, 1.67 ERA, 0.84 whip, 7.52 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 0.84 walks per nine, a 247 BABIP, a 2.57 FIP, and a 3.08 SIERA. Bullpen edge going towards the Seattle Mariners, hitting edge slightly towards the Toronto Blue Jays, 98 WRC plus, which is 20th, compared to 96, which is 21st. I mean, I've faded the Mariners the first two games in the series. I think the Mariners are overpriced in this game a little bit. Minus 155 for a team that proves that they can't hit time and time again. Granted, they are 30-17 at home this year, but 21-26 on the run line. So I wonder how many of those there are dogs in, though. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But this is a Mariners team I have no faith in as a favorite at all. And it's Blue Jays or nothing for me in this game. And Blue Jays first five or nothing for me. The only thing is I do not trust Barrios, and I prefer betting against Barrios than betting on Barrios. So it's a no play for me, but it's Blue Jays or nothing.
I'm going to end up buying out of my Seattle Mariners to win the division ticket. I'll probably end up grabbing Houston just to – while they're still at plus money, just to hedge out of it because I feel like this Seattle team is going down the drain. They still can't hit. And The fact that the line's going towards an over is crazy. Am I betting the under? No. Am I betting the over? No. I think that line's crazy that it's moving that way. But once again, look at the road team in this game. No, I'm not betting this one. So have fun with this one. This one's another game. Not interested. And I haven't really been betting Toronto games all year, besides when they play against Baltimore. And the day after they got no hit. And then freaking Alek Manoah days. Toronto road dog 1-3, 1-11, third game of the road series.
But LJ, how are we betting the Mariners in this spot? Do you trust them to score enough to cover a run line, or are you laying $1.55 with this team at home?
There you go. I bet Timothy says I'll pass on the Jays game. Only bet them after the no hit. No, you know what? Shut up. No, I didn't bet them when they played the Yankees. I didn't bet them. I said I wanted to, but I didn't. Making me money, boys. Let's go. Let's get it, Rob. By the way, I saw Rob is doing a live stream today watching the Mets game. So if any Mets fans are interested in Rob and hanging out in the chat with Rob, there you go. I'm not going to be home, so I'm not going to be able to watch or be in the chat. But have fun, Rob. Go Mets. Oh, you know what? While Rob's here, we got one more. We got to show him. We got to show him the clip. Where is it? Can't find the clip, Nick. Am I just blind?
Yeah. I think I know.
Oh, I got it.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
All right, there you go. That's for Rob. Blue Jays are a disgrace of a professional baseball team with the direction of these former GMs of the Indians. Pitching and defense wins championship. You have to be able to hit the ball.
So I can tell he's a big fan of the Blue Jays right
now. Tell me how you really feel. All these games suck. There you go. Mariners minus 160. Seattle with Baltimore. I like that. Curbs. George Kirby, and it's about the Mets, baby. Yes, it's all about the Mets. All right, Nick. Sunday night baseball.
Yeah, it's Sunday night baseball and the Yankees and the Red Sox, because of course that's Sunday night baseball, because I feel like Major League Baseball tries to shove Yankees, Red Sox down our throats on Sunday night baseball any opportunity they can. Well, let's get into it, though. There's been a big line movement in this game. The line opened up at a 155 for the Yankees. It's now down to a 123. And the line opened up at an 8.5 minus 108. It's now an 8.5 at minus 114. So move towards the over here as well. 91% of tickets, 89% of the cash. Makes sense that the line's moving that direction. 84% of tickets and 76% of the cash on the Yankees. And this line's continuing to drop. We have Cutter Crawford taking on Luis Gil in this one here, where we have Cutter Crawford at 3.16 ERA, 0.90 whip, 11.57 strikeouts per nine, which is 33%, 2.1 walks per nine, a 170 BABIP, a 5.46 FIP, and a 2.92 Sierra. Luis Gil has hit a wall lately. 8.85 ERA, 1.82 whip the last 30 days, 7.52 strikeouts per nine, which is 17%, 6.2 walks per nine, a 306 BABIP, a 6.85 FIP, and a 5.62 Sierra. Bullpen edge does go towards the Yankees, but the hitting edge goes towards the Red Sox. 117 WRC plus, which is 10th, compared to 107, which is 13th. Kind of interested to see the way the first five is moved for this game, and the line's plummeted on that as well. I would like to back the Red Sox in this game to win the series here against the Yankees. I feel like I've had a really good read on the Yankees as of late, because I took the Reds the last game of that series. I took the Red Sox game one. I took the Yankees yesterday, and we're going back to the Red Sox here today. ESPN bet plus 115, Boston Red Sox, with a little bit of an interest towards actually, I'm going on BetMGM, not ESPN bet, BetMGM. But I have a little bit of interest in, oh, wow, that dropped down to 110 now. So I am going to go over to ESPN bet, hoping they still have a 115 available as well. I also lean first five with the Red Sox as well. Do I want to double down on Sunday Night Baseball? No. Am I going to have 7 plays on my card and they're all full game money lines? Yeah, which is rare because I don't remember the last time I've had a full card of just money lines, full games. But I'm taking the Red Sox at plus 115 here.
Hey, all right, we got our 5th play on the site, Nick. Give me the Red Sox. And I know this. I know Nick kind of probably doesn't like this trend thing, but what did we last see?
Yeah,
What was the last thing we saw? There you go. By the way, it's just gonna be baseball on the card today. On the site. I'm on the Red Sox. They're coming off of a 14-4 loss. Yankees proved me wrong win multiple games in a row. They haven't done that in a little while. Line movement tells me everything you need to know. Sometimes I'll look at it. Sometimes it means nothing with like pitching changes and stuff. But Red Sox in this one for me, Nick. 10 the card.
Yes.
Red Sox, F them Yanks, Red Sox smash from Nasty Nate. Shocker. Nerfy. I'm not going to talk you off of a Nerfy here. That's fine with me. Just a value play on the Bo Sox. I'm not going to talk you off that. Only afternoon game I didn't hack stream was Red Sox Yanks yesterday in Florida. Rough. Leading dirty water. Yes. Let's go Mo. All the TV exposure for sure. There you go. Good morning, boys. Good luck today. Stopping by to smack the like button. Hell yeah. Always got to smack that like button. Red Sox. Yep. Yes, you did. The Jays one time. That's right. I did. I don't know why I did, but that was a mistake. You bet against Stroman. Yep. The Yankees just got. That's right. My bad. I forgot about that game. After the I got it. Yep, I remember that game now. I tried to put that one away. I like fading teams off double-digit run outputs. There you go. Evil Empire is back. Yanks win. Let's see if they win this game, and then we'll go from there. Red Sox 11-4 on the road the last 15, including 9-3 on the third game of a road series. Love it. Yeah. All right. But that is all of the games on today's card. Should be hopefully it's a fun baseball day. Where we can actually win some bets. But before we head on out, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram are the big ones. We post on those every single day. Make sure you guys are following. If you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube channel already, please do so. We're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers, which I believe we're currently still 39, 84. Wow, we're going down. We're 16 subscribers away from 4,000. So let's see if we can try to hit that 4,000 mark sometime soon. This was fun. You know what, dude? You're insane. Orioles, yes. Thanks for your time again. Of course, old E. Recap time. We're grabbing the Natties. I'm grabbing the Braves. I'm grabbing the Mets today. I'm grabbing the Giants personally. Grabbing the White Sox, the Reds, Orioles run line, and the Red Sox. Nick?
Yeah. Let's go weird because I just was looking at my card and all of them are money lines. I mentioned that already. 5 of them are plus money dogs. So let's have a nice weird dog barking Sunday. Why don't we? You can even count the Nationals as a dog. They're minus 105 on ESPN Bet. Cleveland Guardians minus 135 BetMGM. Cincinnati Reds plus 120 Fanatics. Chicago White Sox plus 125 Fanatics. LA Angels plus 120 Fanatics. Milwaukee plus 140 BetMGM. And ending it off with the Red Sox at plus 115 on ESPN Bet.
Right on. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earls. Oh, well, sorry. There's 5 more comments that I forgot to click on. Go to rewind and watch the first couple of games. There you go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you too, Fernando. Aces minus 15. Yeah, I'm not laying that many points. Hit the like button. Yes. Let them bark. And the White Sox today. Let's get the White Sox. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earl Sports Bet Show. We'll be back again with another one. Peace out, guys.